Barakath Yahweh, Barakath Yahweh Shah, Barakath Yahweh, Barakath Yahweh Shah, Barakath Yahweh, Barakath Yahweh Shah, Barakath Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect and a sincere Akiyam, pushing his word, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. My brother Mayam coming to you with a short testimony about finding a dollar bill, in the middle of the road, and throughout my travels yesterday. I didn't look at the numbers until today. When I got to the gym, I had $1 in my pocket and I needed to get 2 spring water. So when I found the dollar yesterday I had placed it on my sun visor, and I decided to take it from the sun visor and just look at the numbers. But I inspected the green numbers first, and I just something was on my spirit to look at the numbers, and I didn't really pay attention to the other numbers until after I inspected the green numbers on a dollar bill. And when I looked to the second numbers I noticed was the 4 fours, and I started thinking about the Lord having mercy on me. And I immediately said, call Lord Yahbashim Al Shah, call Lord Yahbashim Al Shah. But then I noticed the ones on the dollar bill as well. And I'm like, wow, we get beat down so much in a society that little things, when we see 144, it boosts our spirit up. So the Lord, send us gifts. It's a gift, faith is a gift. He sends us gifts, throughout our day, to increase our faith. And this gift that he sent me, it increased my faith, because feeling shitty in the spirit. And when you see little things like that, it just brighten your day up to know that, the Lord place you in situations and circumstances, to and give you little gifts, to make you feel better. And it also let me see that this dollar bill is a symbol. It symbolizes the enslavement of mankind, because Esau used this paper, which is basically worth nothing. It's fiat currency created out of thin air, to basically turn the world into debt slaves. You could take this dollar to South America and you could live like a king. In South America, the last time I checked, they have paper currency too. But he devalued their currency to the point where they come up here and is basically worth nothing. So he used this paper currency to enslave mankind. But we know that the scriptures speak about Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So looking at this dollar bill, as this dollar bill, the value of the dollar bill decreases, one of the 144,000 is going to rise out of the ashes. And that's what I get out of this. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. The 144 is going to rise out of the ashes, once this dollar fall. And we see that, the 23 nations that use this currency is ditching the dollar and it's going to join another currency called the BRICS, which that's going to fail too, because after the missiles drop, Jacob is going to rule the world, and we're not going to use no paper money, you see, for currency. So I'm gonna go and jump into James the 5th chapter to speak about, you see what I'm saying, the punishment that Sleazy E gonna get for putting the Israelites into slavery, and basically just being a demon and using, the fiat currency and using the dollar bill to turn his own people into slaves too. Not just everybody else. He pulled the wool, and he pulled a swift one on his own people, and they don't even really know what true currency is. It says, James 5 verse 1, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Who are the rich men? Amalek. Amalek is the one who controlled all the banks. Every avenue that has any meaning in life, whether it be oil, whether it be gas, whether it be gold, silver, diamonds. Amalek got his hands on it. You see? Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. And he has a punishment, for usurping the world from all his riches, and also for putting the children of Israel into captivity. So what is it? How is he going to weep and howl? The scriptures speak about rendering double unto our enemies, which was starting with Esau, Edom at the top, because the scriptures prophesied about him going into slavery. Revelation, the 13th chapter speaks about that. It says, Revelation 13, verse 9, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And if I'm not mistaken, Sleazy E was the main contributor, or the benefactor from putting the Israelites into captivity. He brought us over here and worked us from sundown to sun up for centuries, and basically built this kingdom up. And his punishment is is going into captivity. We're gonna render double unto him. So he got 1,000 years of captivity coming his way, and we see that the fall of his kingdom is coming, and we're excited, because we know we got next. It says, back to James. It says, your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth eaten. Yes, riches are corrupted. Gold and silver has always been money. He got something called the Federal Reserve, and the only thing federal about it is the name, because it's not attached to the American, the government. It's a private company, controlled by and owned by Amalek. And the world is coming to find out that it's a scam, and they all ditching the dollar. See, your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth eaten. Your gold and your silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you. The rest of them is being a witness against them, because the world is realizing that this currency is through, is fake, is and is being a witness against them. It says, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Yea, ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. Because when you go to Isaiah, the 60th chapter, it speaks about the Gentiles, bringing their wealth to the Israelites. So all the gold and silver and all the minerals and all of the true wealth that he got in his votes, he's going to have to cough it up. It says, Isaiah 60 verse 10, and the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls, and the king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I had mercy on thee. Because the reason why we went into captivity is because we angered the Lord. We didn't do what the Lord, the blood covenant that we signed with Moses. We didn't follow up. We didn't follow through with it. So the Lord decided to use our enemies to basically be a rod on our backs. You see, he said, but in his wrath he smote us, but in his favor he gonna have mercy on us. And that form of having mercy on us is us giving us slaves, because that's the gift that keep on giving. You see what I'm saying? If you got a slave, you got free labor. You could build up your kingdom on free labor the same way they did us. We gonna do to them. It says, verse 11, therefore thy gates shall be open continually; they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and the kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish; yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. When you go into that word, forces is wealth. How y'all, our gates is not going to be closed day nor night. So Amalek, Sleazy E, is going to bring, so he can bring all those gold bars and all that wealth that he got all that wealth that he got into his treasure chest. He got to run it in. You see, you're just not going to be a murderer and a thief and don't nothing happen to you. You got to run that money in. See, 'cause it says in Numbers 30, 33 and 35, it speaks about they shall not pollute the land wherein they are, because blood defileth the land. And the only way the land can be cleansed of the blood is by the blood of those that shed it. So he got a nice tab waiting for him. He ran up the tab. Now it's time to pay up. And we are the men of the Lord. We all been out on the highways and the byways, and we letting our enemies know their punishment via the scriptures. The scriptures uh, is coming out now that who sleazy he is, the Edomites, Esau, and he got a tremendous, he ran up a tremendous tab at the bar that he got to pay. It says verse 4, behold the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields. You saying, who are the laborers that reap down his fields? The Israelites. Which is of you kept back by fraud. They didn't pay us. They didn't even give us the 40 acres and the mules that they promised us. But they paid the slave owners that enslaved us. But when it came time to give us our 40 acres and a mule, they reneged on it. It said, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of the Sabbath oath. Because it says, the scriptures speak about the effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. And when you go into Revelation, the 8th chapter, it speaks about the prayers of the saints, being burned before the Lord, a sweet smell. See? It says, Revelation 8, verse 3, and another angel came and stood at the altar, having a golden censer, and there was given unto him much incense, that he should offer it with the prayers of all the saints upon the golden altar, which was before the throne. And the smoke of the incense, which came with the prayers of the saints, ascended up before the heavenly Father out of the angel's hands. You see? So when you pray, they're not going into a void place. The Lord hears your prayer and your prayers, and they being burnt, in a golden censer with a beautiful smell. Because I got a brother in the camp, Mafpa, he into all kind of oils, and he burn them at camp, and it smells. And you come to camp, oh man, the smell is it just brighten your day, man. So imagine how the prayer of the saints smell before Yahweh Shema Shah. It says back to James, it says they have lived in pleasure on earth, yeah, because they use that currency to devalue everybody else's currency. And when they go on vacation, they living in they got the best spots. They have lived in pleasure on earth and been wanton. They have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. Because when you take a country over, what you get the spoils, and that's what he's been having the whole time he's been reigning. He's been living wanton and enjoying the spoils of the earth. They have killed and condemned the just, and he does not resist you. Who the just? The saints. It's never been Judah and Reuben and Gad never united together and put up a fight, to take over this place or get vengeance upon Sleazy E. That's why I say, yeah, killed and condemned the just, and he does not resist you. We never put up a fight. We didn't resist. It was small skirmishes. Nat Turner put up a little fight, but that wasn't all of Judah. It said, "Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waited for the precious fruit of the earth." And who the precious fruit of the earth? The elect. The Lord can't wait till he get the go ahead, to come establish his kingdom on earth and get the first fruits, so we can reign with him and have long patience for it until he received the early and the latter rain. You see, the Lord is just the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah on the right hand of Yahweh, and he can't wait to get the go ahead to come put us in a beautiful position. You see? And it's just a matter of time before it happens. So all we have to do is continue to push this word, continue to make our bodies a living sacrifice, and endure unto the end. So I pray and I hope this lesson was edifying. Till next time, Shalom.